It's the Masters Week edition of Golf DMV. I'm Claude. He's Vern, LB as well. Shout out to Cachet Spine Sports. You can go to the show notes, get a link there for Cachet Spine Sports. I'm still doing the meals and stuff for the
Yep,
kids.
full bellies.
The full bellies. The website's not up just yet, but she is doing that. You can
Coming.
contact them directly if you want to get involved in that. And also Love Life Coffee, our friend Magdalena, who apparently makes websites too. I didn't know that until 5 minutes before the show. Shout out to her.
Lagadia is called.
Oh, okay. Well, exactly right.
There you go.
And so when I go there, I like to get the liver lover and the I See Sunshine and the ginger shots. You got to get the ginger shots, okay? For those who are into all the fresh pressed juices and things like that. Also got to shout out David Lee, Little Lights, the 100's coming up. I'm going to put a link to Team Claude in our show notes as well. They do great work in Southeast DC, helping, they have after school programs and things like that to help the kids and families and stuff like that. And anybody who ever talks about if somebody's got to do something about this and do something about that, they got their sleeves rolled up and they're doing it. And they've been doing it for years. Yeah. They do wonderful work. And so for those who, may not have the time or even the desire to go help, you can give some money. That helps. And so we've got the 100 coming up where I'll be there. Steve Croupen's going to be there too. Mm-hmm. Alex Dixon from Beltway Golf is going to be there, and Desiree is going to be there too, I believe.
Oh, good.
Well, now here's the thing: if I find out that Vern or Matt has donated to Steve Croupen's 100, fund or whatever, but hasn't given to mine, I'm not saying it's going to be beef. Cause I'm a studio gangster. I ain't gonna do anything, but I will be a little upset. And
there'll be a conversation had.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying if you're going to give, come on now, give to your boys team. So anyway, my link is going to be there, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to play basically Schoolhouse 9 in Virginia. It's a nine-hole course, all par threes. And the thing is, the point is to play 100 holes. And if you want to be generous, just go ahead and give a set amount to Team Claude. Yeah. Because if you try to do like, hey, I'm going to give $5 per par or $5 per birdie, you're not going to be giving anything. Yeah. Because the state of my game right now, so I would appreciate it if you just gave a number. Oh, by the way, speaking of David Lee. You guys know how obsessed I am with this. So he did say that his wife Jess listened to the podcast and said that my hole-in-one in the simulator does not count.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, golf gods.
Right,
we can put this to rest now.
I was going to say that's probably the end of that.
Well, it would be the end, except David's kind of piling on here. Dave says, did you hear the announcements for the Arizona Sweet 16 game? They were talking about Kenny Lofton's hole-in-one at Augusta. He put Augusta in quotations at Augusta, which they said was on hole 9 early in the broadcast, which is a par 4. He said so they congratulated him at that point in time, but then which is weird. But then later in the broadcast, they made the correction and said that the hole-in-one was during the par 3 at the par 3 course at Augusta, and they said that doesn't count. But I think it does. I mean, just because it's a par 3 course, if you get a hole-in-one, that's fine. Because honestly, most people, you're only going to get a hole-in-one on a par 3. So whether it's at a par 3 course or a full 18, what difference does it make, right?
Yeah, par 3 course at Augusta. I don't have anything to say about that.
I'm a little torn actually because it is a par 3 course. You have more opportunities to get a hole-in-one because it's a par 3 course as opposed to what you get 4 shots at it on a regulation course,
something like that.
Most courses, if that, as opposed to 9 or 18 shots at it. It's a little.
I'll allow it.
I think I would allow it, but like they were talking about doing with the steroid guys. I would allow it, but we're going to have to put an asterisk beside it that says it was a par 3 course.
Okay.
You could put an asterisk besides mine too, like it was on a simulator.
But then you would get 3 asterisks that one, it wasn't a real course. It was inside. It was 72 degrees in December.
Yeah.
Nobody was actually there to see it.
Nobody was there to witness. Yeah. Right. Be quite a few stars asterisks beside your
I'll take it. You got a deal. You got a deal. I'll take it. All right. So of course we want to get to the Masters, and all those things. Just want to do a quick shout out to a guy I met the other day named Charles, I was at Hampshire Greens, and with the sun being out a little bit longer, I got done with like some work and some house stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, it's only 6:40. I'm going to see if I can get up to Hampshire. Well, actually, I was going to go to Northwest to do some putting outside, just get 40 minutes in a putting. So I get up to Northwest. They had the putting green shut down. So I was like, oh, okay. So I said, let me go to Hampshire. So I'll get to Hampshire. And yeah, I was out there putting, and there was a guy out there who was chipping and putting, but was really speaking aggressively to himself. And all I could hear him say is, "You gotta be more consistent with this. You gotta be more consistent with this." And he's letting himself have it. And so as he's getting ready to leave, and I'm still working, he was like, "Hey man, all right man, take it easy." I'm like, "Oh, you take it easy too." He said, "Man, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get this short game together." I said, "Man, that's really where it's at, right?" And so we started talking a little bit. And he's a Q, much like Glenn. So I said, "Oh yeah, you should check out our podcast, man. Check out our the stuff we do." So we went on Instagram, and he was like, "Oh, you guys got a pretty good following." So I was kind of like stunting on that a little bit, like, "Hey, we got a little following there on IG." So anyway, he said he was going to follow us. I told him to DM us so we can connect him with the group. So I'm just waiting to hear back from him. But shout out to Charles, and I think he said he works part time there at Hampshire Greens now too. So,
oh wow,
but
that means we can get discounted tea times, Charles.
Well, let's
Well, I'm putting it out there now. Y'all can tiptoe around if you want to, Charles.
That's why he hasn't DM'd back already.
Exactly. Because he
knew he was dealing with.
No tea time. Don't DM us.
See, he's already said, if I DM these guys, I know. He said, I know who they are. I know you.
That's right, Charles. You can DM us, man. We'll have a good. We'll have a good time.
We'll have a good time without putting you in compromising positions at work. You need to get us free discounts.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Exactly. And it's always the one with all the money that always says that.
Hey, what the hell, man? You know how rich people stay rich? They don't spend their money; they spend other people's money.
There you go. There you go. All right. So shout out to Charles. Also, LB. Speaking of savings, I came across something this morning where, let me know if you got this email. I got an email from Montgomery County Golf.
Yes, I did.
The Needwood 9.
Yes, I did.
Needwood has this deal now where I think it's Monday through Friday.
Yep.
If you book a tee time between 12:30 p.m. and 2:30 p.m., 9 holes only on the main course, $25.
Yep.
$25, 9 holes.
Does not include cart, but $25.
$25, 9 holes, main course, and not the executive course, but the main 9 holes on the main course.
Okay. The only caveat, you got to be done by, was it 5 or 5:30?
Which is easy. Yeah. No. If you get at 12:30, you'll be done by 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. As the young people say, holler at your boy.
Yeah. Well, B, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, because it's going to be close to 80 degrees, I think, or over 80 degrees on Monday. Because this starts April, and so it's through the whole season.
Okay. Yeah.
Monday. So maybe we need to do that. We'll talk about that later. Yes. But then also, it's so wild. So with the 100 coming up, I'm trying to get my game in shape, and I never left the driving. I was at Northwest. Because, I mean, people known about Top Tracer technology for years. Me, I just, encountered it this year at Northwest. And so anyway, I went up to Northwest Saturday, and I'm telling you, it was one of the best range sessions I had in a long time. I mean, what I said was all the training aids and things that I've been doing stuff. I'm gonna put that aside. I'm just gonna go up there and swing freely. Okay. And man, I was just having a ball. Everything was looking good. And then I went back today. And so I left Saturday feeling like so confident that, oh yeah, my game has turned a corner. It's all good. I know exactly what I'm doing now.
Right.
And I left today saying to myself, I'm going to make a fool of myself at this 100 tournament, and I'm going to make a fool of myself Sunday at the Masters get together at Maryland National. I'm going to be trash. I know I am, because and I don't know why golf does this. I have no clue why one range session can look great and the other one looks like this is like your third time swinging a club. Like I belong in first tee or something like that. No. I belong in PGA Junior League.
No, not the Junior League.
It's just, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm not going to give up, obviously, but it's just
no.
It's disheartening.
Yeah. It's because you're free out there, man. That's why. It's because you're free. There's no consequence, like I told you. Standing on the balcony on the first floor versus the 50th floor.
Hmm.
When you get out there on the golf course and you know that every shot counts and there's a consequence, you can just probably get a little tight. That's all it is. Between range sessions now, I can't account for that because technically you're also free at the range session you were just at where you were also not good.
Right.
So maybe just a tough day at work, lost the fields, but you're gonna be good. You're gonna have to be good too because there's some stuff. We got some consequences here at the Masters get together. Which when we're ready to talk about that, I can lay those out for you. We'll see what you think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get right to that. One one other thing. I was so disheartened. I went online. I was looking at Quincy's Golf and Social because they're an indoor spot that's open super late. I was like, after we record Golf DMV, I'm going to Quincy's. I'm not messing around. Like I've got to figure something out, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to go to sleep. I did text John Ross though.
You did.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he did text back.
Oh.
And yeah,
Oh, he's not locked up. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. The problem is he can't get me until next week. So.
You need a quick lesson. You probably need to go.
Lois, I just heard what you said. He's not locked
yeah.
up.
I
No,
was trying
he's
to go
not
past
locked
it.
up.
No, he's
He
not.
actually has like a knee surgery. He said so.
Oh.
But he's back at it though. He's back at it now. He's
But
good.
even those lessons, Claude, I mean, you get them today.
Yeah,
2 days later, you go play or hit the range, and it's like you've never had the lesson. So,
I guess.
Yeah, so it's like, should I even spend the money? I don't
Right,
know.
that's what I'm saying,
The thing is, I don't know what to do other than just to go out and play, and whatever happens, happens. If we play well,
I disagree with that 100%, Claude. You've had enough lessons over your lifetime, as I have, that when you get to struggling, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start over from the basics, and we're going to work our way up.
okay, right.
We're going to start, we're going to check our grip. We're going to check. Because a lot of times for me, it's I get too close to the ball. That's just that simple. It's just that simple. I was struggling for months one time. And I went to Brendan, and 3 minutes, he was like, you're standing kind of close to the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, for real, it's just that simple.
Yeah.
Because I kept hitting everything, and it was shanking off to the right, like I was hitting it off the hosel. Why? Because I was too close to
You
the
had
ball.
the room. Yeah.
Right. And I couldn't figure that out. And then I took a 6-inch step back, and the stuff went straight again. So again, to my point is, we all have had enough lessons that we should be able to go back to square one, build ourselves up, grip, stance, blah 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 blah,
Right.
and get back to and I'm not going to say this is going to straighten obviously every problem, but it'll get you back to a point where you feel okay. I can work with this,
Right.
what I'm doing right now,
I
as
can go out and
opposed
shoot
to
90 or 88 or something like that. Yeah.
exactly. You're not gonna do rebuild your swing and go shoot 68. That's not gonna happen. But you're gonna at least get it back to okay. This is where I was X time ago, a month ago, 3 months ago, whatever. You can get back to that point. So that whole. Yeah, I'm over the lessons.
I do think you should get a
tune-up, right?
A tune-up, basically.
Like, look at this and tell me what I'm doing, bro. Like,
in the same way that I think it would have the same effect, where you would just go see a professional and it's kind of like, it's up one day, it's down the next. You hit in front of them, and they might even just give you a basic, nothing crazy, just like like you said, you're standing, you're moving your arm like this. How about just keep it straight? This is boom, and then that thought can carry you through at least through the weekend, where it's just like, be you with the same pattern you have, just tweak this, and then you're off and running. So the
problem is John Ross can't see me till next week. So
no, someone else.
If anyone listening right now, just DM us and let me know if anyone has.
Call Brendan up at Olney before they get closed up.
I should call Brendan up.
Go to the PGA Superstore.
To a point quickly. I went up there a week ago, and then it's gonna be 2 years before they actually close.
Okay.
Olney Golf Park. So calm down on that.
Get it in now.
They're gonna be there for a while.
Right.
So, yeah.
The people who own Olney should go and buy out. What's that dump on right off 29? Rocky Gorge.
Rocky Gorge.
They should-
And move over there.
Yeah,
I thought about this when I was there the other day. Remember years ago when I had took a lesson with Brendan and the mats was trash,
Mm-hmm.
and then we called them out on the show, and then later on they got new mats.
Yeah. Well, Rocky Gorge is also going to sell, and we had a little group text going on about perhaps investing in that.
I thought that was some other course, the one down by the airport that we were talking about.
No, it was not even. It's not a course. It's just a Rocky
No, no,
Gorge.
no. The driving range, the one by the airport, off 176 or something
Oh,
like
Rondo
that.
Golf Park.
Yeah, it's a golf park over
Yeah.
there. The
Yeah,
planes fly over
I know
when
you're
they
talking about.
land in that BWI.
Yeah.
They're doing
No, we
well
weren't
last
talking
time I
about
was
that
there.
one.
Yeah, they were doing pretty well. I don't
We were
know.
talking
Oh, I
about
thought that's
Rocky
the one that
Gorge.
was for sale. No,
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 it was
no.
Rocky Gorge.
Yeah.
Oh, I was totally
Yeah.
confused.
The
then.
one with the rocks that you got to walk through.
Yeah, yeah. In a beat up car out there in the range.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I never heard of
Oh,
it. I didn't
okay.
even
I
know
was
that
totally
existed.
confused.
I learned
In
something new
Nevada
every day.
case stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
How
anyway,
about that?
all right. More local golf before we get to the Masters. We want to spend a lot of time on that. But so the guys were at Lake Presidential. Vern and LB, you guys will explain what happened during the round, your thoughts, shape that LP's in, and who was there. But you guys posted pictures, and Instagram kind of came for LB a little bit.
Oh, did they? I didn't read any. What did they say?
Well, Jerry Boston, who by the way is like
I ain't seen Jerry in a long time.
he's a day one. Jerry's a day.
He is a day
He's
one.
one of the earliest listeners
Yes,
that
he was.
interacted and was the first listener to play around with
Play
us.
around with us.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, no. So shout out to Jerry. He said, "I thought you were never playing there again?" Question mark.
Good point, Jerry. Good. Yeah.
So
you
LB
got
will
me.
need you to will need you to address that. Also, D came for you and said, "I thought you said your days of getting up at 5:30 to play golf were over." Uh-huh. And how in the he said, and how in the world did you have a backup on the first hole? And so now D is asking about that. And then we got a couple other comments. Someone said, slow pace time of year is upon us. Someone said, why don't you guys come out to play Bramilton Golf Course? We will as soon as you invite us out. Just DM us and we'll come out there. AP Dude is what his name is. And then or her name. Let's see. Oh, someone said love the track, but pace is often an issue. They need to figure out some things on a few holes, especially number 5. Always a backup. I would redesign it for pace. So go ahead with your reviews, guys. You can start with however you want to start. Bernie, you want to?
No, I'm gonna let LB go first because I wanted the critics to get it out the way first. But just to preface this, in the group chat, I told everyone I'm gonna give you what I told the group because I know everyone hates LP and even me. We had the rain thing last year; it was terrible. I said, look, this is the best shape it's going to be in all season right now, and it was $89. I think Falls Road is
$94.
For what? Falls Road's 94.
No, LP was 94.
Oh, okay. It was 89.
That's what I paid.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe a bucket of balls or whatever. But the online rate was $89. And I think Falls Road is about that, about 88, 89, $90. So I was like, look, for the cost of Falls Road, it's in decent shape. It's not something to be asking people to come out and play all year. But I think now is the time. So based on what I said, LB,
Okay.
What do you think?
So first, let's address Jerry. You're right, Jerry. I said Jerry Boston said that I would. Yeah, and I said I would never play there again, and that was true at the time.
Yeah.
So based on what Vern just said, the fact that I hadn't played all season, I wanted to get out. My lady was supposed to be out of town, which turned out she wasn't. I had nothing to do, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go play LP.
Right.
And it was gonna be a nice day, so I had a top down. It was all good. So that's why I played LP. Was it in good shape? I'll let Vern. I mean, because I haven't played there so long, it looked regular to me. I mean, like a regular golf course.
That's what I mean. I want you to. How did it look? Did it look bad, good, normal?
No, I mean, I'm indifferent. It was fine. It was green. I mean, it's April. Everybody's green right now, unless your grass has already been dead. You know, just if you don't have no grass, obviously it ain't green. But if you got grass right now, it's green.
There should be.
When we're done with this, I have a quick thing about green grass at golf courses right now, and they should be. I have something about that, but we'll do it before we get to matches. We'll go right ahead.
All right. So yeah, I thought it was in good condition. Again, it's April. The putting greens I thought was pretty good. Some dents here and there, but like we all should be doing. When I get on the green, I fix at least 2 or 3 divots. You know. Mm-hmm. That's just what I do everywhere I play. So yeah, overall, I thought the course was in good shape. The pace, because we went out at 6:54 or 7 o'clock, something like that. Pace was good.
Yeah.
The picture that Denise is referring to was when we were finishing at 11:30. We were coming up. We were heading to the parking lot.
Yeah.
They were lined up to get the whole one. The putting green looked like it was a family reunion with so many dudes on the putting green waiting to tee off. So if you're gonna play, and I toy with this all the time. I hate getting up. My alarm went off at 5 o'clock that morning to get up. I ain't been up at 5 o'clock since the last time I played. Even only time I get up at 5 o'clock to play, 5 o'clock in the morning is one to catch a flight or to play golf.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's it. The only reason I'm getting up at 5 o'clock, or somebody dying, got to go to the hospital. I guess at the third. But I ain't had the third one yet.
Okay.
But yeah. But as much as I hate getting up that time of morning, the joy you get at 11:30 coming off of the course and watching and seeing the people stacked up, it kind of makes it worth it. You know what I mean? You go home, you take a nap. Let me rephrase. I went home, took a nap, and then the rest of the day was cool. You know what I mean? I was good. Back to the golf. To your point, Claude, about the range, Heckle and Jekyll stuff. So again, my first round of golf since I think like November. I think it was November since I played golf, a round of golf. I think I've been to the range. I know I went a week before this round. I think I maybe went twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I went twice. I went twice before this round. The last one when I went to Olney Park. I was just telling you, I talked to people up there. My lady was with me. Best round ever, dude. She's sitting back there. It's like, oh, you can hit the ball. She'd never seen me hit the ball before. I'm picking out targets. See that right there? Watch this. Bah, right there. Look at that target over there. Bah, right on it. I'm showing off, right?
Range gangster. That's called
range gangster. So we get to my first front nine. I shot a 43.
Okay.
Straight out the box, dude. And I didn't go to the range because I got there like 15 minutes before the tee time, went straight to the putting green, just waited for him to catch up, and then we teed off.
And for some context, the front nine at LP, for those of you who don't or won't play it, is the more difficult. It is a challenging front nine.
Was it the true front nine?
The true front.
True front nine.
True front.
Holes 5 through 8, money. So that's really good, LP. Continue.
I had 2 pars and a birdie. I had birdie number 9. Birdie number 9. Get to hole 10, triple bogey.
Front nine was really good.
Get the whole 10. That was 10. Get the whole 11, triple bogey. And this is after being 80 yards from the green.
Yeah.
80 yards. That's that tabletop one. You know, this number 11.
Two of the easiest and shortest holes, weirdly.
Yes.
Yeah.
80 yards, dude. I hit it up. And it's going straight for the flag, and it hits like a little bit short and rolls down a little bit. I'm like, fine, no biggie. I got short game, right? Bladed it over the green down the hill on the other side, and from there it went down. It got so bad. So I think I shot 150 on the back. I don't even know. It was terrible, dude. I mean,
after the 43 on the front, you can't
stop
taking count on the back. You got
terrible. It was unbelievably terrible. But it was fun. I had a good time. It was Derek and Mike. This is Derek, right?
Yeah, Derek.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Derek, Derek. Well, I had a chip in on number whatever that number is. I forget.
9.
The one with the water down there. That's
8.
7.
7.
I had a chip in for par because I had a drop shot on that one. And then Derek chipped in on number 3. R5. Yeah.
R5.
So way over the other side.
Oh, get out of here.
How this stuff goes, right? He chips it. As soon as he hits it, he goes, oh, man. Because he thought he hit a bad shot. He hits the front of the green, trickles up, and rolls right into the hole. He's screaming, hollering.
Eagle. Yeah. Chipped in for Eagle.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
By the way, you can follow Derek on Evol Golf on his YouTube channel, EVOL, Evol Golf.
Yeah, but overall, it was a good round. I'm glad I went. But again, the 5 was hard. The 5 a.m. Whew, man.
Listen. It is difficult, and what LB described, I'm glad he described it that way. I've said it on this show before. You've heard me talk about it, Claude. At any course, here, Moco, wherever it is is hard for me to, like, especially when I have to drive. But the smugness and the sense of superiority I feel. There's one thing. 18 is one thing. The one I really like is 10. When you're making the turn and the guys are stacked up on one, and you're coming around 10, and they kind of are looking like, oh, where are they going? Because there's this initial thing when you're passing 10, it's like, oh, they're coming over here. It's like, no. We're going over here to the empty hole where there's no one. And we will be done soon. Enjoy your day. Especially
Yeah.
when it's summertime hot and it's like
Yes.
100 degrees, 100% humidity.
Mhm.
No, sir, we're out.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
don't
when
have.
when you're done at a course
Yeah.
and you're done so early that the bar and grill, this wouldn't be Lake Presidential
No,
because
I know. We
customer
know.
service
For
is
the
Right.
really,
reasons we said.
Yeah,
but
that's the
the bar
cookie in
and
the
grill
pop.
is still serving breakfast and you're done. That's when
Yeah.
you're like, yeah.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it right.
that.
I don't have to add too much. Like I said, LB gave you his round. Mine was very up and down. We all the one thing I like hitting with Derek because he's always very positive. I was
Oh,
having
yeah.
I was having a tough round. It ended up being like an 88 or an 89, but it felt like 110 to me. It's you had those rounds where it feels like you can't do anything right. But I finished. So LB had a birdie. Mike had a birdie. Mike had a great driving day. He broke 90 there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he had a great drive. Just played a really good round of golf. He had a birdie on 17, and then of course Derek had the eagle, and I finished with an eagle on 18. And Derek, and I was beating myself up by the round. He's like, "Hey man, all four of us had red numbers today. How often does that happen?" And when he said it, I thought it was just like a positive platitude. I thought about it. I was like, there really aren't many rounds where everybody gets in red numbers. That said, I appreciate that. Like LB said, again, he's 100% correct. It's springtime. Everyone should be green. There are certain courses in this area that don't hold up. Like by July, middle of August, they get a little gamey. We get rain and heat. This would be like LP. This would be Timbers, which we haven't really played recently for the same reasons we don't play LP really. Compass holds up okay. But you know what I'm saying. There are some that can kind of show their wear versus like you go to Maryland National in July, you go there in spring. It kind of
All
wants
the
to
same.
stay them all the time. So that's all I was saying. Like LB said, it is green. For those who are unaware, the back nine of LP is where you really see this is. So your kid cleans your room. They try to put stuff under the rug, and what you got to do is you got to open some stuff. LP is in a neighborhood for those that don't know, and there are a series of holes you can see from the road, 2, 7, 8, 1 to some degree. They always look pretty decent. If LP's in bad shape, when you make the turn on 10 and 11, like, what's all this brown? Where'd the grass go? What's all the brown? That's usually where it is. And the back nine was actually continually green throughout. It was in real good shape. They did make a few of the holes car path only for I think in an effort to try to
save
like
it.
the holes that have like steep hills where if you drive on them
Sure.
they'll get worn up. Yeah, so but no, it was a good time. It was in great shape. It wasn't crazy expensive. So
And LP still a great test. Still a great test of the
100%
game.
is.
I mean,
100% is to shoot well on that front nine is really good. I think LB said he had 43. I want to say Mike had 44ish, 45, somewhere around there, same thing. So they were all playing well. And shout out Coach Derek. He's got that driver cranking. He's made some changes, and
nice.
we have all noticed.
Yeah, he did.
So,
This is his second season after using the hack motion last year, and this is Mike's first season after hack motion
yeah.
during the
What's
off.
the hack motion?
We
training
talked
aid.
about it on the show like twice.
It's
we had
electronic
Derek
training
on
aid.
the show talking
did have
about
Derek.
it.
Yeah,
Didn't we?
I'm on,
It's a blur. For
Some things stay in the
We-
brain.
I
Some
got you,
things
I
don't
got you.
come
Don't
in.
worry about it.
Some
We
things
got
go
you.
out.
It's this app thing that you use. You could attach it to your arms. So you use it for your swing, and it'll give you like whether you're in the right positions at different points, and when you got it, and it gives you this bomb if you're wrong, and ding ding if it's right.
Oh,
Got to
okay.
show you how to improve.
Yeah,
the swing.
for your wrist position stuff like that. Yeah. So
I'll
good
send
time.
you the link to the episode where we spoke to
Well, just send me a link to the thing, and then just tell me this: how much is it? We can end the conversation right now. Anybody know?
A few
I think it's like $3 something, right?
yeah, that's
Three,
to start
330 or 300?
300.
300 something.
Yeah.
Oh, we can stop conversation
I
right
know.
now.
Yeah,
Move
that's
on.
why I was whispering it. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
yeah, I know.
So real quick, for Manny's spring break, we went to Kings Mill, in Williamsburg, Virginia, home of what used to be the Pure Silk tournament
LPGA.
for the LPGA, and they had a couple other professional tournaments there throughout the years. And I was excited to go down there because I was going to play the river course, and
Right.
but had a family kind of situation, and so my younger sister ended up wanting to come too, and she took up the space that was reserved for like golf clubs and stuff like that. So I ended up not going, not playing. But here's what's funny: that's one thing. That's one and then I'm like, all right, you know what? I can get down there and do a stay and play. It's only 2.5 hours away. I'm not really worried about that. So me and Mandy looked at the calendar, figured out another day we're going to go down there, so we're good. But it made me feel like a fake golfer who was getting tested by one of the guys who worked there. So Manny and I were up, might have been the second morning we were there. We were hitting the gym like 5:30 in the morning. We're lifting. We're done by like 7:30. We go to the gift shop in the well, we went to go see when breakfast started. And so when we're leaving out, there's a little gift shop there. We went in, and there was this guy that his brother, cool dude. Cool dude's like, oh, you guys got an early morning tea time this morning? I was like, nah, man, we're not playing golf. He's like, why would you come to Kingsville and not play golf? So now I feel tested because he doesn't know me. He doesn't know that, you know what I mean? Like, we try to do this, And so I'm like, well, they're making these excuses. Well, I was going to play and I had my clubs in the car, but then my sister was going to come and she wasn't at first, but now she decided to come. And so we had to make some extra space and then I couldn't bring the club. So I'm making all these excuses as to why I'm not playing. And then I'm like, and I didn't really want to rent any clubs because then I don't want people to look at me like I don't know what I'm doing out here. And he's like, and he's like, man, just never take your clubs out the car, man. If you're really serious about this, don't take the clubs out your car. And I'm like, not golf berating me in front of my son.
I love
like
this.
why like at this point I'm ready to fight. Like you don't have to do, but I'm like, you know what? I deserve that because I could have said no, you cannot ride because my golf clubs need to go. And so could have told my younger sister, you're short, you're not coming.
Yeah, go drive yourself. How about that?
27 years old, 28,
Yeah,
got a car,
Yeah.
follow me.
Yeah.
Next time, even if she doesn't want to drive, I'm going to hitch her because she got one of these little small Honda Fits or something like that.
Okay.
I'm going to hitch her car to the back of my truck.
And
You don't
you
even have to
drag it
drive.
down. There
Just
you go.
sit back there, and I'm going to use your car as a trailer, and you'll just be attached to my truck because I'm not letting this guy do this to me again.
Yeah,
So
I love that. I love that. Like, hey, family member, no, you can't go or you drive yourself. I will not have a strange person I have never met ever question my golf acumen, my golf gangster. Basically, that wasn't G-Check.
Make fun of me all you want to because I'm trash. That's fine.
Yeah,
but I'm about work. I'm about
this.
I'm a hit. So I just felt tested, and there was nothing I could do about it because as I'm
or
talking,
you could put your golf clubs on the roof, or you could put her on the roof.
I could tie her down. Yeah. More likely her because she could at least we could strap her down and she can hold on. But it's like as I'm explaining to this guy, I listen to myself and I feel like I am listening to a golf chump, like someone who's not really about that work.
Yeah. You're judging yourself.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm listening to myself. It was an out of body experience. Like if I were him, I would think less of me.
Yeah,
I would think
him responding with like, always keep your gloves in the car. That's advice. For me, I immediately shut down. Like you start saying words and like, oh, that's okay, man. No, I thought you were a golfer. You're just like a casual person who has clubs. It's fine. You don't have to bring.
You might as well have said, hey, if you want to tomorrow, there's a special at the spa where you can get a manicure and a pedicure and even a facial if you want. Instead of playing golf, you can do that. Not that there's anything wrong with that if that's what you want to do.
I do get pedicures.
Don't challenge really get manicures.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you do. It's just like, he just made it clear. It's like, I don't believe you're that guy. So
you just felt challenged. Yeah, that's
all right. So it's Masters Week. One of my favorite days of Masters Week happens tomorrow. We're recording Tuesday night. It's the par 3 contest because got the guys got the kiddos out and the wives and the girlfriends and things like that, and they're having fun on the par 3 course. And again, according to I think Dave and Jess, doesn't count if anyone gets a hole in one. Now, if one of the kids get a hole in one on the par 3 course, I think that counts because they're kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, Masters, what do you guys see happening, Vern? What you got as far as storylines, odds?
A couple things. One, a lot of the conversation this year has been talk about how it's kind of wide open, right? Mm-hmm. You think Scheffler? Scheffler hasn't been in great form. Rory won last year. We're going to talk about him in a second. Like, in other words, like in the last couple, we had a title defense. Scheffler won the Players. Rory won the Players. Here, there's not like a big elephant in the room or like, the big monster where it's like, like Xander's won 3 of the last 4 coming in hot. Everyone's kind of snuck in and got one. We got Bridgman. We got some Goddard and Bridgman got some wins in there. Mm-hmm. And what Oberg? I want to say right. So so it's Akshay Bhatia. So it's kind of this. The idea is this. Maybe this will be one of these. I don't say weird years, but kind of like years where a second tier ish kind of guy can get to it. Shout out Joe House and Nathan Hubbard and Justin Ray from Fairway Rolling, that podcast. I was listening to that today. That's where I got a lot of these stats from. But before I get to about Rory really quickly, so and this you can actually see on golf. You go to golf.com. First article that comes up is Rory is playing like, I don't know, free or whatever they said, and that could be a problem for the field. Basically, he's coming in because he's the man of the
house money.
Yeah, he's the man of the hour too, right? Showed up today as the champion's arrival, and he's handing out the awards for the Augusta the women's amateur and all that, doing all the stuff that the winner does. And unlike the talk is that like he is enjoying this moment because he feels like it belongs to him. You know what I mean? Unlike, oh, I'm happy to be here. It's like, no, I'm finally doing the thing that I saw Spieth do. And I saw these like,
I've climbed that mountain.
I've climbed the mountain and I'm here and I get to enjoy this or whatever. And so, could be now again, no title defenses. I don't think ever, or not since 2007, I think, with the Masters. So if you're into gambling, maybe don't bet him to win it. But a top 10, or he should be playing free and loose or whatever. It'd be the first one in a while. So I got some numbers for you here, LB. From when we talk about trying to figure out winners every year, apparently in the last 10 years, nobody outside the top 30 has won it. And I have a list of the top 30.
Right.
I'm not going to read you every single name, but I do have a list up here to the top 30 for some of the odds later. Also, in terms of first timers, the only two I can see on here that I think we have are Chris Gotterup and Jake Bridgman.
Yeah, I saw it too. I was looking at that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know how many first timers have won the Masters?
No, I'm looking at that thing. The top 5 first timers chances of winning the Masters. Gotterup was one of them. The other guy was Jacob Bridgman and Ryan Gerard.
Oh, Ryan Gerard at the bottom. Yeah.
Ben Griffin, and then some dude, Marco Pinjay. P-E-N-G.
Oh yeah. So all 5 of those guys, go ahead and strike their names right out. So for the
Masters,
I
don't know though. I understand
Gotterup,
that. Gotterup and Bridgman, I'm like, especially Gotterup. I'm like,
Gotterup.
Okay, so since we're doing sports, I was gonna try to like couch this in like sports nerd nuance, but now I'm gonna just go full Stephen A. Strike the names out. Every name you just listed, strike them off the list.
Trash.
Not trash. They'll play and they'll do stuff, and they might even win second place because we've had that happen. I think Jason Day. We've had a couple of runners, but this isn't really a stat, but since the Masters has existed, 3 people have won it their first time. 3. Horton Smith, Gene Sarazen, and Fuzzy Zoeller. The last person to do it was in 1979. So
Fuzzy's the only name I know on that list.
Exactly.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
I know Gene Sarazen. I do know Gene Sarazen. So statistically, apparently, Claude and LB, because the Masters it requires, I guess it's kind of like championships in other sports where you kind of got to go there and get your reps and get your scars,
right,
and know how to pick your spots. Also, of the top 30, a lot of the winners, as I understand it, will have some good, like if you haven't won yet, you will have played the Masters well in some other facets. So that would be driving, approach, putting. You had a top 5 maybe. You played well there before. So that's kind of what you're looking at for, like, if you're trying to pick winners. Again, Rory, tough because a title defense hasn't happened I think since 2007. For Scotty, I heard an interesting thing here. No one since Scotty's this is his 7th start. Not a single person ever has won 3 of their first 7 starts at the Masters. Tiger, Arnold Palmer, and Jack Nicklaus. It took 8. So that'd be next year for Scotty. So, and again, he hasn't been in top form. So if you're going to maybe fade him, maybe this is, obviously pick him the top 10 probably. He's an auto top 10 or top 5 maybe. But yeah, that's it. So then we got, we have a full list of names here of guys that are like in the top 30. Like Xander.
DJ's in the, I'm sorry. I'm looking through the field. DJ's in the field.
Yeah, DJ's in the field.
As he's a past champion. He definitely, if nothing else, just for the champions dinner.
Yeah.
And he's played with Shane Lowry and Jason Day. Ugh.
Yeah.
What a terrible threesome.
Yeah.
What do you have against Jason Day?
Nothing. I don't like Shane Lowry. Anybody who's playing with Shane Lowry. So Dustin's not gonna have a good day because he's playing with Shane asshole Lowry.
He's okay. Mark it. He's guilty by association, huh?
And even this one. Oh, this is even worse for me. Patrick Reed, Tommy Fleetwood together.
Yeah.
With A-Shot. I like A-Shot.
Akshay.
Akshay
Patia.
I like Akshay too.
I like him, but the other 2 guys is trash.
Yeah, Akshay's 1, Fitzpatrick is 1. So really quickly, again, you just as a general storyline for you guys, look out for. Obviously, I could be completely wrong about this, but we're looking at like your second tier. Like maybe it could be Fleetwood, Rose, possibly Fitzpatrick, who I just mentioned.
Xander.
Now Xander hasn't played a lot. Early on in the season because he took some time off. But yeah, he's been in really good form.
Yep.
I like the Englishman. Just for general odds, though, I'm gonna leave.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Matt Fitzpatrick. That's what I'm talking about. John Rahm at the top of the odds. John Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau
Really?
from Live. Yep, both
They
are
are.
two and three. They are 2 and 3.
Oh.
They just apparently had a playoff or something in Live, and DeChambeau like beat John Rahm and was like crying or whatever. I didn't see it. It seemed seriously. It was like he was very emotional about it. I'm like, all right, man, relax. Played it.
Patrick Reed has 2 wins on the DP World Tour so far this
Oh
year.
no, Patrick Reed is lit. No, Patrick Reed is somebody. you need to
Patrick
watch out
Reed
for.
might be one you got to watch out for because
Yeah.
he played he does his things at
He's won it
major.
He's
before.
won it. He's won it.
won it.
before.
Yeah,
won it
yeah,
before.
he's won it
Yeah.
before, and he plays well there, and he's from there, so he's a Georgia boy. So now I've lost too much money on him to bet again because I bet him when he was at at the height of Live, but he's been playing well. So like you said, watch out for the 3 Live guys, Fitzpatrick, Xander, and outside of that, it's pretty wide open. I mean, obviously they have Colin listed here. I don't know if he's going. I don't know if Colin Morikawa was going because he still didn't. He tried to go last week at the Valero and
with his back,
injury.
or whatever.
Yeah, with his back.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so yeah,
Here's
that's
a
kind
name we haven't talked about in a long time because he's been trashed lately.
Who's that?
Patrick Cantley.
He's down here.
Yeah.
He's down here. He's down here at 58-1. So
He's like disappeared on us.
he's on the board. I don't think inside the top. Is he in the top 30 right now? He probably is. Maverick McNeely. So we got a lot of odd names in here. So I'll be interested to see who, not Friday, because the Friday leader, but who's leading coming in to Saturday. Yeah, coming into Saturday. That should give us an idea of where we're at. But those are the storylines, Carl. Just like you said, this could be again, not I won't say an off year in a pejorative manner, but you know what I mean. Just like a year where
I think it makes it interesting.
Yeah, Danny Willett or something like that. That's kind of the talk.
DJ Singh is in the field. Look at that.
BJ is always trying.
As a past champ,
Yep.
Yeah.
Past champion. Yep.
Yeah, Bubba Watson.
Yeah.
2-time past champ.
Yeah. Russell Henley's been playing well. Oh, and that's the other one.
Mike Weir.
Bobby Mack. I call him Bobby Womack. Robert McIntyre.
Oh, okay.
Also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Been playing well, and they've
been playing very well.
Yeah.
How old is Freddie? Freddie's in the field too. How
Freddie
old
Couples.
is he?
Yeah. I'm not sure, but
Speaking of champs, the past champions, here's what's on the menu tonight for Roy's dinner: peach and ricotta flatbread as appetizers. Also appetizers: rock shrimp tempura, bacon wrapped dates, grilled elk sliders.
Yuck.
Yeah, that sounds.
all right, that's something.
Let's see. Also, for the first course, he's going to have yellowfin tuna carpaccio. Main course: wagyu filet mignon, seared salmon.
Okay.
Dessert:
Okay,
sticky
we're good
toffee pudding.
All right, those are
And of course, he says he'll have premium wines from Augusta National Cellar.
okay. Well, while we're challenging some of these guys, I'm gonna put you on the spot here, Claude. Before I get to the last bit about our Masters Sunday at Maryland National, you guys think about it, but what would be on your Masters champion menu? I'm gonna tell you right now, like without getting crazy specific, it's definitely gonna be Italian. I love Italian food. It's gonna be a lot of pasta, some seafood for those who want to get into it. For me, but very like pasta, red sauce. It's gonna look like a scene from Goodfellas, basically. Like a very very heavy food. Probably not what you should be eating before the Masters, but that's my jam. I don't want to go. I could go like steak and potatoes, but that's boring. So let's.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
going
mix it up.
seafood, man. I'm going
Going
seafood.
seafood? Okay.
Appetizers, we're going to have 2 options of some of my favorite oysters on a half shell.
Ugh.
Then we're going to do some caviar. We're also going to have for the main
something I
course.
can eat. What can I have? I'm waiting for something.
Well, do you like crab cake? I'll go
like-
simple
come
crab
on
cake,
now for me.
scallops,
Yeah.
and then maybe give like a steak dish as well for those who may not.
I like crab. No, I'm crab cakes. I'm with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's the fish? What are we doing? We're doing like Chilean sea bass. Like if somebody wants.
Yeah, for sure. Chilean
There we
sea
go.
bass would be
I like that.
would be the fish option.
Red snapper.
But we
Yeah.
do some.
Ooh,
We would do some
red
seafood.
snapper's pretty good.
Grouper. I like grouper. A blackened grouper.
That's
What about
good,
you,
too.
LB? Where we going for the general cuisine?
For the general, if it's so for mine,
yours.
we going straight southeast. So
Oh boy.
I'm gonna start with some crab balls
Okay.
for my appetizer. I like crab balls. Maybe even what's those things? The prawns with the cocktail sauce. Shrimp cocktail. There you go.
Shrimp
Thank you.
cocktails. Mhm.
It was coming to me. I need a nice salad. I like a nice like a wedge salad would be good.
Okay.
For appetizers. For my main meal, I'm having my daughter makes a hell of a fried chicken. I'm having chicken wings.
Exactly what we thought. Exactly. We got him. Hey, go ahead.
I'm having chicken wings. I'm
Just
having
imagine the chef
candy sweet potatoes.
cutting you
I'm
off.
having collard greens.
Say no more, sir. We got it. Yeah.
Maybe some potato salad for those that like
Mac and cheese,
salad.
Black Thanksgiving, essentially.
Yeah,
is what you're
yeah,
gonna
Gary.
have.
Black Thanksgiving. Black Thanksgiving. That's what I'm
Gary,
having.
call your friend Martha. That's a black one, right? Yeah, call her. Tell her we off this week.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Like, and it's kind of specific to the DMV. I don't know if it's specific to the DMV.
I
but
ain't say
it's
no
specific-
mumbo sauce.
But I was gonna say, but it's specific to black people. Like, when we say we're gonna have Chinese carryout, we're really talking about fried chicken and French fries and maybe shrimp fried rice.
Yeah,
and so
nothing
right,
Chinese
right.
imagine when the masses like, what you gonna have, Claude? We're gonna have Chinese carryout. Oh, okay, cool. They're expecting, I don't know, your beef and broccoli and this lo mein and that, and they come there and it's fried chicken, French fries, and shrimp.
Yeah. Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Yeah. And shrimp fried rice. And like, where's the Chinese food? Like, this is Chinese food. What are you talking about?
Oh man, they would play you so hard, bro. You would say all that. They would just be sitting in the room looking at you, like, writing it
Well,
all down.
this goes back to Fuzzy Zeller when Tiger won.
Said, see, when I said fried chicken, y'all said I was racist.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what they gonna say. It's like, Fuzzy was right. He was right. Call Martha. Tell them we're not cooking this. We're not cooking this nonsense. Oh man. All right. So really quick, Claude. I said I would. So obviously we're gonna we'll be watching the Masters all weekend. Masters Sunday we're gonna be at Maryland National. We got 12 guys coming out. Our buddy Jamon snuck.
I looked today to look at the lineup because I was looking at the guys. I'm like, okay, I don't know that person. I think it's only two people, maybe one or two people I didn't know.
Maybe Austin. Maybe a couple.
Yeah, I was
of guys
gonna say,
you haven't met yet.
Yeah, it's a couple people I hadn't met yet.
because Austin's coming out.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So now again, we're doing just like we did at the Father's Day thing last year. We're gonna do a little mini stroke play competition. Nothing major, $10. And I was talking with our buddy Mike earlier, and he's like, "Oh well, who's gonna be in it?" And I kind of know by name, like, all right, this guy will do it, this guy will do it. And I was like, I think we'll probably have like 8 or 9 guys. I was like, I'm not sure about Claude. And Mike says to me, he's like, Claude's playing. I was like, well, I don't, Mike, I don't know. He's like, I'll pay his $10. He's competing. I was like, so
Mike's got a deal. He's got a deal.
This is your notice, Claude. You were in the stroke play competition.
I never read your email, so I apologize. I haven't read it. I saw it, but I didn't read it.
I know.
Because I just assumed there was going to be some number that it's only $10 to get in?
It's $10. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. I'll get it.
Yeah. It's the first.
It's only let me rephrase it. I will donate my $10 to whoever wins.
You think, but you're playing from the correct tees too. You're playing from the senior tees as well.
Yeah, I'm playing for my tees.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, Claude,
that's why I know, because I looked today. I'm like, what is that? It's 55 and some change for my tees. For your 55 and some change. I'm like, I'll pay.
Where are we playing from?
Y'all paying from the whites.
The whites, the normal.
It's like 6,000. Y'all right around
6,061.
It's just that sometimes we get to the first tee and everybody's just looking around, acting funny. Like,
No.
Y'all
With
pay
this,
for the white, don't pay for the
with the money online, no, absolutely. And again, first, second, third gets paid out. So this is what we did last year at Compass Point. But I just thought it was funny. I said because I already knew. I was like, Claude's probably just out there. He's gonna be having a good time. Mike was like, no. He said, Claude can play golf. He's good at golf. I'll pay his $10. He's gonna put everything out. He's gonna compete. He said we need everybody in it. He said I'm not gonna be last this year, and I don't want it to be some fake thing where half the people didn't play. So he played. I was like,
that's my guy, man.
So he just don't want to be last.
I love me some Mike.
Man. So I'm looking forward to it this Sunday, man. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. What time is the tee time?
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
okay,
I checked that too because I was like, "What?" Yeah, because I had the same thing. Do I get people 5 again? Like, okay, no.
Because this way, because we want to catch the back half of the Masters.
Yeah, so I timed this like the coverage will start pretty much right as we are finishing up. I'm assuming 1:30 ish because it's really like 9:10. It's the first tee time 9:10, 20, and 30.
Okay,
so
that was a fun vibe last year. Although I think last year
I
came for the dinner though.
I
came afterwards.
Yeah, you couldn't make it. So I'm glad you're out this year. So yeah, it'll be good.
Is everybody staying and watching the game? Do we?
That's what we did.
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
I am. But I was talking to my lady, and I was telling her what we were doing, and I said, yeah, but half these dudes probably leave at the soon as the thing's over.
We were off. You were there. You were there last year because that's where Mike convinced you to go to North Carolina.
Yeah, we played
Worthington,
I think.
Worthington.
Was it Worthington?
Yeah, it had been Worthington the last 2 years, and I switched it up to Maryland National. It was Worthington.
I don't remember that. Mm-hmm. Oh, Worthington. Yeah, I did stay Worthington. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a different girlfriend though by then.
Oh,
I was gonna say, yeah,
cool.
this one wasn't.
I didn't know anything. I wasn't gonna.
Yeah,
What's that? D'Lo,
I'm
Nick
going
Young.
through
I
'em.
wasn't
I'm
gonna say
going through
nothing.
'em.
I'm not
She's
gonna-
staying so far. So far, she's hanging tough.
Okay. All right. Good.
All right.
Great.
All right, so we'll be back next week and we'll talk about the Masters and do a recap. It's golf DMV.